Morning, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? But we're back for another little breakfast with TNC. I've just walked in the kitchen and disaster struck. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning and disaster struck. Just one egg left. One egg. I can't do much magic with one egg. I need at least two to create something special. Now the eggs are normally where I find my inspiration from. If there's only one egg in the pot, I'm gonna struggle. So I'm gonna have a look around the kitchen and try and come up with something. It's not looking good, people. Right, I think I've sussed it. We're gonna go for a kind of continental breakfast, but without the ham and without the cheese, so it's not really a continental breakfast at all. We're gonna go for some fruit loaf. We're gonna toast that up, and then we're gonna butter it, and then we're gonna get some fruit, and we're gonna get some yogurt. And that will hopefully create something slightly special. Run music that none of you like.
Ain't gonna speak about it, they know. Thank God I got G's who will protect me from all the enemies who hide in plain clothes. I don't want corn to fly on the main road. I don't want.
Yo, Valley, we changed the game, it will never be the same. Yo, Valley, big up your chest.
Elevate us. If one day all the man them bust, don't get it confused. The reason ain't us. We put.
Come on, that must be up to your buttering standards. If that's not, I'm giving up. You guys are too high expectation. Let's go talk news. Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another breakfast with TNC. Yes, how are you guys doing for breakfast today? It's you know, I walked in, you've already saw me, I didn't see any eggs. I'm starting to think badly, I'm starting to think negative thoughts about my breakfast, and then I just think out of nowhere, let's put together the classic three-piece breakfast made up of fruit, dairy, and bread. It's not a classic. I forgot my coffee. Damn, I forgot to make coffee. Oh well, anyway, I want to just talk to you quickly about this fruit bread, okay? So if you've never had fruit bread, it's basically bread with fruit in it. But it's not just standard bread, okay? So this bread should come with some kind of health risk, or health warning, or warning to humankind. You stick this in the toaster on number 4, which would merely turn your standard white loaf golden. This goes up in flames. It has a risk to the house. I put it in on number 4 the other day, and there starts to smoke coming out of it. This stuff is like flammable. It's like putting petrol in your toaster. So today you saw me, I stuck it on 2 and it's still burnt. It's somehow still burnt. What is all that about? Anyway, I'm gonna eat it before it gets cold. Fruit bread finished. Luckily we didn't burn the house down today, so I'm counting that as a massive success. Also, do any of you remember that Yo Valley song that I played? Yo Valley, we changed the game, it'll never be the same. That was genuinely a rap classic. I bought that on my iPod Touch, 8GB. It cost me 69p, the best 69p I have ever spent on music. What a tune. Anyway, let's get in to today's news. It's a bit of a transfer special today. Lots of movement, but not really much movement going on in the last couple of days. So let's start on Rob Butler's Twitter account. Last night, he tweeted that we understand Ajax left-back Mitchell Dykes is in talks with Norwich City over possible move. He's a 23-year-old who's been capped by the Dutch under-21s. Then he tweeted more Mitchell Dykes news. He missed training with Ajax and is in Norwich with agent for talks. Looks as if he's as well as Ziegler. Then he tweeted this morning. He came, he saw, he turned us down. Dykes didn't fancy it. We do seem to struggle to get deals over the line recently, and now that's gone on the BBC Sport website. And then Rob tweeted, do Norwich City target players from the wrong level? Should we be looking for lower league gems, good track record, Drinkle, Drury, Mackenzie, Holt, etc.? So we're being turned down by Mitchell Dykes, who plays at Ajax at the moment. Obviously, we're looking for that replacement for Martin Olsen. We've still somehow got Robbie Brady, but we'll be talking about Robbie Brady in a moment. But then we got tweeted, this story just thickens. Then we got tweeted by a chap called Kevin Van Noonen, who is an Ajax supporter and follows me for some reason. So Kevin, hello mate, how you doing? And what a name as well. Dutch people have such great names. He tweeted, Norwich will not miss Dykes. He's the only pure left-back at Ajax and still lost his place in the starting 11. So, look, Mitchell Dykes is one of them. It kind of reminds me of Quagliarelli. The guy, can you remember the guy from Juventus? And we were tracking like planes coming in from Italy to Norwich Airport. He never came. He turned us down. Look, it's a question that maybe does need to be asked. It once again comes back to recruitment, and I still keep banging on about it. But I'm going to link an article that I wrote, and also the video about buying and selling. That balance is very delicate because there's now 5 days left in this January transfer window. We've still got pretty much our transfer budget with us in Robbie Brady, and we haven't sold him. That gives us such little time to then go and find players that are going to be suitable in our team. And like Rob said, we've got such a good record of bringing players in from lower leagues. The Lambert days was incredible for that. And even kind of Chris Hughton, picking up like Nathan Redmond and players like that. And I know Redmond was more established then, but still he came from a lower league. He came from the Championship into the Premier League. Do we just need to go and look for them hidden gems? I know we were linked with that Bradford left back and was it a Portsmouth left back earlier on in the transfer window, but they seem to die out. Look, we just need to sign good players. And is our recruitment good at the moment? I'm not too sure. But in terms of another left back, it does look like this Ziegler guy, Marvin Ziegler, is going to be completed. He's 26 years old. Apparently he was in England for a medical yesterday, so who knows, it might be completed today. It might have even been completed by the time this video is uploaded. They've included a couple of pictures. One, him playing against Cristiano Ronaldo, and two, him playing against Gareth Bale. One looks like Ronaldo's just completed a scorpion kick, and the other one is Bale has just left Ziegler for just in the background. So that's great. But yeah, Ziegler, look, he might be a decent player. I've heard he's very good going forwards and not so great coming back. Much like Ivo Pinto when we signed him, but Ivo Pinto's been turned into a great player. Alex Neil, he likes his players to track back. He's taught Josh Murphy how to track back. He's taught Ivo Pinto to track back. Why can't Ziegler be another one? It might be a little hidden gem. But there's also, goes on to say, this article is written by James Nursey, that 30% of Norwich's club's wage bill is spent on players who are not in the first team. It says this includes striker Kyle Lafferty, 29, who collects £24,000 a week, and City are trying to find takers with his contract up this summer. Unbelievable that he's still on that amount of money, but why was he signed on such a hefty contract? That contract was probably nearing 40 grand a week in the Premier League. He's not good enough. I can remember when we bought him in from, was it that Turkish club? He was hardly scoring goals, and we were all like, that's a really strange signing. And it was a strange signing. He hasn't gone on to do anything at this football club. So once again, recruitment not being right. Finally, in terms of transfer news, we go over to the Irish Examiner. This has been reported on pretty much every newspaper, that Crystal Palace have had a fee agreed for Robbie Brady. It looks like £9 million with £3 million of add-ons, which sort of rises it to 12 million. But apparently we rejected a 10 million bid from Burnley with a 3 million add-on a few sort of weeks back. So who knows what's going on with Robbie Brady. Personally, I want to see Robbie Brady gone. Now, I saw a lot of people saying, oh, £9 million isn't enough. We're being robbed again. Yeah, we kind of are. £9 million isn't the best deal we could get. But at the end of the day, we need that cash in. And also, Robbie Brady off the wage bill. I fully expect that Robbie Brady is one of the highest earners at this football club. Much like he's probably on more than Lafferty. We're talking probably nearing 30k a week. You get him off the wage bill, you get £12 million in the bank for a Championship club. That's a decent amount, and still we're making profit on Robbie Brady. Now, I know that there's apparently a sell-on fee to Hull. I've heard 25%. I then saw Michael Bailey say it's 25% of the profit made, so I'm really not too sure. But at the end of the day, I don't think Robbie Brady wants to be here. He is a good player on his day, but his day rarely comes. And I just want to see better players be brought in who want to be at this football club. And if that means getting Robbie Brady out of the door, then get him out of the door. And I think we just need to get him out and leave us some time to try and buy. Hopefully there's been stuff done behind the scenes, deals already nearing completion. Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. A little transfer special. Mitchell Dykes has turned us down. It looks like the Ziegler deal might be complete, and Robbie Brady looks to be on his way to Crystal Palace. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know your comments down in the comment section below, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.
The sun is up. The milk is chilled. It's gonna be a good one. Yo, I'm rolling in my Massey on a summer's day, chugging cold milk while I'm baling hay. Yo, Valley's approach is common sense.